Hi there. I just got back from a long hike in the hills of Tiburon. Tiburon is about 40 minutes away from San Francisco. It's across the Golden Gate Bridge to the north, and it's close to Mill Valley and Belvedere, Sausalito. I spent several hours there in the wind, and there was a fog slowly covering the mountains. It was so beautiful, so peaceful, and dramatic at the same time, just stunning. And there was almost nobody on the hike. I was there with Mary, was one of my best friends, and someone I worked with for many years. So it was great to reconnect. I noticed that when I'm in nature, I connect differently with people. I am much more honest, vulnerable, authentic. I ask better questions, I listen better. So it's really a good place for me to connect with other people is to be in nature. Ever since I'm a little kid, I love being in nature. Growing up, we had a garden with lots of fruit trees, and I would be always climbing the trees. I would always be in the trees or in the bushes. And every summer, we would go, as kids, we would go to the summer camp for 3 months that my mom was running. And the summer camp was in the pine trees, next to the pine tree forest. And so I would run away from my friends and from my counselors into the forest almost every day. And I would climb the trees and then sit there on the top of the trees, listening, watching, imagining stories. I would make up all the stories of magical creatures that lived in this forest. And just listen to to the birds and to the wind and to the insects for hours. And it felt so good. And again, this feeling of awe. And so now I do that all the time. I try to spend, if not every day, almost every day somewhere in nature. In Paris, we live close to the forest outside of Paris. And here in Mill Valley, we lived inside the redwood trees. So it's something that's very important to me. So, so when I got back from this hike and I was thinking like this feeling of awe, who researched it, who looked at it? And actually there is a book about it by Jonah Paquette called Awestruck, How Embracing Wonder Can Make You Happier, Healthier, and More Connected. Yes, because I do think that when we feel awe together, we probably can easier connect with each other. What do you think? So Jonah Paquette, he defines awe as the feeling that comes when we encounter something so vast or profound that we struggle to fully comprehend it. And he does talk in his book about how it connects us better to ourselves and to the rest of the world. He emphasizes that awe can be found in both grand and everyday moments. Right? So, when do you experience awe? And how do you feel in nature? And do you notice that your conversations are better when you're in nature? Is this the same for you or not? Tell me.